Hello people out there on YouTube. I would like to make a video about this book. This book, that's the author and the artiste of this fine piece of literature. Yeah, right? This is supposed to be a book. It contains no real pictures. It just has drawings and sketches and illustrations. Okay? This is a book that is supposed to be a Christian's argument against, well, evolution, the scientific method, everything. It's anti-Darwin. It's everything. In fact, it continuously talks about these, like, genocide and National Socialism and Stalinism. And I mean, just look at these illustrations. I mean, you can pause the video and you can take a look at this stuff if you'd like. Okay, I'm giving a review of this. Okay? I'm sorry if I don't show all the pictures. I don't have all the film in the world. So, but I mean, just take a look at some of the content. You know, it's a silly book. They continuously try to make fun of, like I said, you can slow it down, you can pause the video, you can do whatever you want with it. They continuously try to, you know, bash science in every way, shape, and form. I mean, they don't show, I mean, folks, in this book, it doesn't show any real photographs. Look at this. Does it show any real photos? No, it doesn't. It shows no photos. It's drawings. And if you think this is silly and you think this is stupid, well, just continue to watch this. I'll show you some photographs in here that may very well be offensive to some of you. I know as someone who's LGBT, I'm quite offended by some of it. You're probably wondering, well, what do gays got to do with evolution or science? Nothing. But this book likes to think they do. And I mean, this shit is ridiculous. This is absolutely absurd. Look at this. There's no real photos. There's no real, like, if you take a real science book, you could go to your library. You see, look at this. It would show real pictures. This doesn't. This piece of shit doesn't. It has drawings. It shows drawings, people. Look at this. This is used by Christian Liberty Academy. That's why I have this. Because when I was a kid, I was homeschooled. No, I'm not brainwashed. I am an atheist. This is absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. This is the first majorly offensive thing. Look at this. Homos, wars, drugs, terrorism, AIDS, abortion. Look at this. Look at this crap. A strange protest march. Look at this nonsense. Okay, and there's more after this. Okay? Just keep looking. I don't really have much to say about this. It's kind of hard to... I guess the real review is going to come from when I'm done. Look at this. And then, what the hell does... What has evolution and science got to do with Stalin being a psychopath? What has this got to do with Hitler? Nothing, because Christians, they teach this shit in the South. They try to... you know, the Jews entering Babylon, even though that there's no evidence for that. And the Red Sea was really the Reed Sea and all the rest of it. But hey, let's ignore that. You know, what the hell does this got to do with anything? An anti-communist piece of literature. This is like the shit that they would give in Argentina. You know, during Pinochet. This is absurd. Look at this. This is absurd. Look at that. You see, this guy who's drunk and crashed his truck. It says death in 2 years, and he crashed a truck into a tree that says AIDS on it. And he has a shirt on it that says homosexual to illustrate who he is. And he's got this that says premarital sex and adultery. So apparently it's bad to have sex if you're not married. And it says the government I don't know if that's a typo or not, must find a solution in finish it. Whatever the hell that is. And this guy says, friend, you need to accept Christ and be filled with the Holy Spirit. Look at this guy. This guy looks like a fucking... I mean, this is absolutely absurd. Gay people are assholes. Christians are like, you know, yeah, I'm a Christian. See, there's the devil running away. Slavery and drugs. And, of course, it shows a black guy. What a load of it. Look at this. Save our endangered species. And they're killing millions and millions. It actually says millions, people. Save endangered species and says kill millions of babies. I mean, look at this fucking thing. What the hell does this got to do with science? And none of these are real pictures, people. Look at this. None of these are real. Absolutely none of them. This is very offensive shit. There are endangered species. They're saying, you know what? Fuck the environment. Frack. And use oil mining. And, you know, fuck raising the minimum wage and just fuck everyone else. You know, there's no global warming. There's no endangered species. Polar bears aren't drowning. The polar ice caps aren't melting. None of that's happening. The CO2 levels are not going up. But look at that. We kill our babies. Come on. And there's no real science to this. Look at this. These are fucking drawings, people. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. These are drawings. And none of them are science drawings. It's just BS. Look at this. Sorry if I'm trying to go real fast. I only got like 3 minutes. Trying to go as fast as I can. And talks about, well, all the stuff that they ever found. Like that fucking ignorant guy I interviewed on the phone. This bullshit about, well, they never found anything that proves that, there were ancient peoples that we evolved or anything. No, there's no information for that. Okay, let's just skip through this. Okay? I want to show you the highlights of this. Okay, here's this one. See, yeah, the skulls never evolved. Our skull sizes never got bigger. Yeah, that never happened. Look at that. Speech and art. Look at this shit. Instead of speech and art, it's more like man is stronger than woman. It's very anti-woman. It's just BS, man. This whole fucking thing is. This is such BS. Let's try to go through this as fast as we can, people. Only got 2 minutes left. What the hell does this got to do with anything? What's all this shit in the background? I mean, this looks like some kind of an Illuminati mural or some shit that they'd have at the Denver airport. It really does. I mean, look at this nonsense. What the hell does this got to do with anything? Nothing. Oh, here's the fucking morons who wrote this. Bunch of stupid old people as usual. So there's some information about it. What are my thoughts on this? Well, what are your thoughts on this? Post in the comments section below. What do you think about this? All I can say is that this is a stupid fucking ignorant book that has absolutely no scientific backing whatsoever. All of the information... In case you haven't noticed, folks, see how there's no sources here? It doesn't give sources. There are no sources. Look at me going through all this. Do you see a source any fucking where? They usually keep it in the back. Well, let's go to the front real quick. Nope, no sources. Nope. I mean, well, this guy must be some kind of fucking genius for him to know all this, huh? This is just bullshit. Startling scientific evidence. Well, how is there scientific evidence if there's no scientific evidence? You take a pencil and paper and you draw a picture and you say blah blah blah. There's nothing. There's no actual nothing. There's only one creationist museum in the entire world, and it got struck by lightning and was damaged. If there is a God, God sure as hell doesn't believe in this shit. I mean, even the Pope is coming out and saying that he believes in the theory of evolution and shit. I mean, we're living in a post-Christian world, folks. You know, a post-Christian world does not mean that there are no Christians. What that means is that Christians no longer go to church, read the Bible, they don't believe in God or hell, or they don't pray, they don't go to church, they don't anything. So what is this? This is resistance. This is insurgency. That's all it is. It's a social war. It's like Bill O'Reilly said. It's a cultural war. Something that the Young Turks talk about every day. Anyway, that's all I got to say, man. Post your comments in the section below. Let me know what you think about this. Later, bro.